Barbara Belmont here, barbaraebelmont.com. And I'm so grateful to meet with you again and do another self demo. And today I was going to use a minor pain on my left shoulder, and and I was going to be using emotion code, maybe the belief code of the emotion code and body code, and maybe the belief code. I don't know what's going to come up. And because I just noticed through the years, and I have cleared this up before, and I use other healing modalities. And it's there on a level of 2 is what I thought. But I thought recently that I have been it's like I am taking on some emotional burdens that really are not anything that I should be taking on. And I know that. And so these are the things that I work on myself, as well as other things. But I just acknowledge that I have that tendency, and I get this pain to tell me, shoulders, it's like overburden. And that's where I find that it's really, it's connected. And the reason why I'm doing this today is I worked with somebody the other day, and this client has shoulder pain. And after our work, it reduced to like 60% in intensity. So she was very high at it, like an 8 or 9, and it came down 60%. And there is more to do because, as you know, we're peeling the onion when we're peeling the onion because people, you don't just get everything, all the imbalances all at once. It's over time, over your lifetime that you may be, and it's like building, you know, and it's like peeling the onion, really. Anyway, so I thought I'd do this today. And as you know, the emotion code, body code, and belief code was designed and developed by Dr. Bradley Nelson. Go to discoverhealing.com. That's where all the training takes place, all the information of what these modalities are all about. And as you know, they're healing modalities. They are alternative. They do not take the place of any medical treatment or anything like that. We don't try to diagnose people. We don't try to treat or cure any medical or psychological ailment. And as I said, they're not a substitute for medical, psychological, or therapeutic advice from a licensed healthcare professional. I am a holistic stress reduction practitioner, and I'm not a doctor or a therapist. So I want you to know these are these healing modalities that I use, as well as EFT. So let me share the screen, and we are going to get right in and find out for you and release for me what is contributing or what's the root cause of this left shoulder pain. Okay. So, and before we begin, as you know, we ask for help, and I always call it source energy, and you can call it God, you can call it higher power, whatever you believe, and whatever you can call it is what we can do. But I call it source energy. So thanks for watching again another episode of this, because I love doing these and showing this tool and how it can help you. All right, so I'm always connect. I feel like I'm always connected to source energy. I'm just asking for help and for healing. Excuse me, healing today. And I seem to be burping a little bit. So I'm wondering what that is about. Is it safe for me to even work on this? Now, that's funny. It's not, and I'm just getting my intuition. It's like I'm burping as I'm talking to you, and it's not even safe for me to work on this. In other words, I can't start releasing the imbalances right now. Safety is very important. So is there any imbalances I can release that will help me feel safe to even work on this? Yes, left-hand side, energy. Left side, right side, allergy, emotional. There's a reverberation here. Left, right, organ communication. Is this an organ that needs help? Yes. And let's find out what the frequency. So one of my organs is vibrating at a negative emotional frequency and feeling the negative effects of that emotion. Is it in column A? No, it's in B. Is it odd? It's even. So B2, B4. Is that depression? No. Frustration, indecisiveness, panic. All right, so we know that this organ, whichever it is, and is that my heart? Is that my lungs? Is that my kidneys? Just going through like a laundry list. I certainly could use the chart. So let's see which organ, what we're talking about. And so this organ is basically letting me know that it needs help. So is that on the left side? No, it's on the right. So is it my bladder? Is it my gallbladder? It's my heart? No. No. And as you know, I'm using muscle testing. I'm using ring on ring. I could use the sway test. I could use a pendulum. And you learn all that in the emotion code, which is the level 1. You learn how to start doing muscle testing on yourself and others. Is this the kidneys? I had already asked that. This is the intestines, isn't okay? And left side, right side, my ileocecal valve. Hello. So you can see where that is, and that's the valve between the small and the large intestine, and it's imbalance due to emotional stress. But what has come up is that the ileocecal valve itself has panic in it. And as I look, I've had some sinus problems recently. I don't see any discomfort in the low back for sure. Okay, so I'm going to go back to this reverberation and organ communication. So now we know what organ is and all that, and what the frequency is. Is there anything else we need to know? Anything associated that needs to be decoded? And I get a no. So I'm going to just easily and gently, with love, help my organ process help the ileocecal valve process the emotional vibration of panic. So, wow. Now, do I feel safe to work on my shoulder now? Yes, now I feel safe, and I am not burping. It's those little signs with your body that I am so attuned with in myself. And when I work with somebody, I have them or be in tuned or open to the possibility they can just be very subtly, you can feel things, heaviness or lightness, or in this case, I was burping. Now I feel safe to work on what my left shoulder. So let's see where we go. I'm so excited to do this. Left-hand side, energy, circuit or system. So this is a toxin from any point in time of my life. Is that on the left? No, it's the right. Heavy metal, it's excess. Left, right. Stress hormone, the metabolic waste. No, it's toxic sound. And this is always the energetic version. These are vibrational frequency, something unable to be processed. So it could be industrial noise, negative words, traffic. This is from the environment. And it could have been any time in my life. Do I need to know when? No. Anything else I need to know? No. Is there anything associated with that we need to decode? No. So I'm just going to now just easily and gently release this energy of this toxin, of the toxic sound from the body. And it's true. And, it's hard for me to go in very loud places. I can get very imbalanced very quickly in a loud environment. So I have to leave or not stay very long. I have to just, and it really depends. And sometimes I just get overwhelmed with it, and then I know I'm really get really tired. I get grumpy maybe once in a while, but I know that it's like it's just too loud, and maybe, and I used to love loud music, but now it's just interesting. Anyway, I just accept it the way it is, and I'm just grateful to release that. All right, what else is contributing? What is the root cause of this left shoulder at the top pain? And I like to be specific where it is. It's at the top, not on the sides, it's on the very top. Left hand side, energy, no. Circular system, we have a toxin again. Left side, right side, heavy metal excess. So we're back to these. Is it on the right side? No, it's on the left. Is it a pernicious influence? Free radical. So free radical. All right, let's just, yep, okay. Of course, can be caused by any kind of stress, overeating, radiation, tobacco, which I don't use tobacco anymore for a long, long time, direct sunlight. So I've been out in the sun. Of course, it's summertime here in the Northeast. Smog, pollution, and foods that are high in unhealthy fats and sugar. Okay, do I need to know any details? I do. Is this energetic? No, this is a physical form. And my age of exposure, is this in the first half, second half? Is this recent? Is this in the last 5 years? Is this the last 10 years, 10 to 15 years, 15 to 20 years, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19? So this is 20 years ago. And just think of that. So here, so the source was that stress? Was that overeating? Was that radiation? Was I exposed to secondhand smoke, direct smoke, sunlight, smog, pollution? And this was foods. So this is around 2005. I was eating something that was high in unhealthy fats and sugars. Wow. Is there anything associated imbalance that we need to decode? And we do. So to do that, I'm going to go back to the main screen. Oop. Don't do that. For some reason, that's me, if just bear with me, folks, because I was put out. Oh boy, can't. All right, so I'm going to try it this way. Just hang in there. I have to get back into Discover Healing. Every once in a while, if I've had it up too long, the app that I pay for goes out like after 45 minutes, an hour, and I've been using it quite a bit. So so it's up. Now I have to go back because it stopped sharing. And there we go again. So now as I said, we're at the associated imbalance. So is the associated imbalance in column A? Yes. I mean, left side, is that energy, circular system? Is that on the left side, right side? Organ, gland, this is my energy body. Left side, right side, chakra. This is my meridian, one of them. Is it in one of my main meridians? Left side, right, lung, heart, pericardium. No, I'm getting all no's here. Triple warmer meridian. Okay. So look at that. Symptoms of imbalance, fight, flight, freeze, response, imbalance. So which one is imbalance in that? Yep. I don't get headaches or migraines, hearing issues, Toothache. I have been noticing a toothache, and I'm getting going to the dentist, sore throat, elbow imbalance, trouble letting go of negativity. No, none of that. So is this on the left side or the right? So that means it's the whole triple warmer meridian. And there's no associated imbalance. So our intention, my intention, is to balance the energy flow of the triple warmer meridian. And as I'm looking at that time period, I know what this is about. It was a very stressful time in my life. Both of my parents died within 2 weeks of each other. And it was very traumatic, obviously. And I remember after that, I was just eating a lot. I just ate for comfort. And it was just, it's just how it is. And I've been, a lot of when I've been doing my sessions, a lot have gone back there to those, that time, but I've cleared up a lot from this. But now here we go. It's still having this effect on my left shoulder. And so now we want to know that free radical, is there anything other associated? So would this make sense? So free eating this, whatever this food was, eating it 20 years ago, because in regards to, I'm trying to recover grieving and sadness, which was not, people are not, I found, people really don't want to talk about it. They want you to be the best, who you were and not sad anymore. But anyway, it's changing a lot now, but I found that's what it was for me. So anyway, so I'm going to go back to the free radical, okay, the toxin, and I want to make sure I am now, so there's no other associated imbalances. And we're just going to easily and gently, with love, my intention is releasing the energy of this toxin from the body, while at the same time directing the body to remove the toxin through its normal elimination channels. Whew. I am feeling very, I'm calm, and I just feel kind of like I can feel my shoulders relax, especially on the left side, which is what we're working for. And now, what else? Is there something else? What is the root cause? And it's still safe for me to work on this, yes. What's the root cause of this left shoulder pain at the top of my shoulder? Left side energy circuit or system, left, right, organ, gland, energy body, left, right, chakra, another meridian. Left side, no, one of my extraordinary meridians, and there's 8 of them, and these are created first in utero. The first meridians formed. Left side, right side, conception, governing, penetrating. This is my girdle meridian. So it's in the area where we used to wear girdles long ago. um, and as we look at that, so it begins at the underside of the ribs, continuing down to encircle the waist horizontally, connecting all the leg meridians, and supports my lower back, which I have been, my lower back, it's so much better, which I might want to do a session on just that and just see what comes up, because I'm just been doing lots of different things. So look at this, discomfort or weakness in the low back. Sometimes when I get up and start to walk, I might have a little difficulty walking, and then I walk fine. So we want to, it's all related. Isn't this interesting? Anything else we need to know? Is this on the left side of the body or the right? No, left or right. It's on the both. So it's the whole thing. Anything associated with that? No, I don't need to decode anything. Our intention is to balance the energy flow of the girdle meridian. All right, folks. This is such an eye opener for me, and it is pretty personal. So thank you for hanging in with me. This is important. Um, so I really am appreciative. Any other imbalances that contribute to this left shoulder pain? No. And so I don't really feel as a two anymore. I think it's way less. I don't know if it's a zero. Sometimes it can, remember, we have to do, takes at least 3 days. How many days of processing? 2 days of processing. And I'm processing well. Yes. So 2 days. All right. So that is to show you what we can do in regards to a pain, especially in the body parts. I know when I worked on my heart wall and had that removed, that then it affects the neck and the shoulders. And when people have their heart wall removed, which was over a period of time, and for me, it was like 7 sessions to get it released. But anyway, and I felt better there as well. So that is gone for now. I mean, you can always recreate a heart wall based on circumstances in our life. But this is just wonderful to do. And I'll just keep you posted. I think what I'm going to do is hold this back and not post it. And then I'll talk about it after a few days or when I can feel like I want to redo and see, do I need to do more? Now, do I need to do more on this? And it says yes. So I may need to do a second session on this left shoulder pain. I mean, there's a lot to unpack here and a lot that occurred. So I'm going to call this number 1. And all right. So if you would like to talk to me, as you know, I am available through barbaraebelmont.com. Or if you want to reach out to me, if you're interested in looking for a practitioner that may be a good fit for you, we'll talk about it. I don't have people just sign up without knowing who they are. I like to know who they are and I want to get to know you. And if it's something I can help you with and I can tell you how I've helped other people, that's all I can do. And as this is a modality that it's energetic and you have to be open to it. But even those who have come to me through the years that are like, I'm not quite sure, it's when they start seeing, oh, yeah. But then again, there's other people who are not, that this is not for them. And that is okay. You have to find what is best for you. And I just urge you to do that and keep going on your search. So have a wonderful day. Be well.